also close my door. My cats are... Where'd this come from? Hi you guys! I know I'm back. It's been a while. Before we get into the video, I'm just gonna give a little update as to where I've been. I moved, and in the moving process, my art desk broke. So if this setup doesn't look the same as the old setup, it's because it's like this dresser thing that I have. So the lighting isn't that good, and the desk doesn't look the same. And there's probably a sound quality difference too. As well as I've been going through a lot of doctors and like mental issues too. This is my 11th sketchbook. I finished my sketchbook while I was out. Yes, I finished it, surprisingly. Master's Touch sketchbook. Right there. This is a chromey sticker. These are my initials. I drew the cover. This is my ex-boyfriend's. Yes, my ex-boyfriend's cat, ex-boyfriend's cat, ex-boyfriend cat, ex-boyfriend cat, and my 2 cats. So starting off strong. Okay. Well, this has my phone number underneath, some socials, sketchbook, and my goals, which is fill more pages, define art style, learn to draw cats, and make it cute. I did none of those. I saw Milky Tomato do this thing where she split the page in half and drew her Sona in the start of the sketchbook and then her Sona at the end of the sketchbook. So I didn't have a Sona in the beginning of the sketchbook, so I just drew myself. Yep, that's me with my cat Nugget, my cat Lo, and my cat Boo. I know they're messed up. And then at the end, I developed a Sona, and she's like a shapeshifter. She could turn into a cat. So that's my Sona. Pretty. I love that drawing. So, if you know the story about the sketchbook, I got this sketchbook before I finished the other one, and I used it to like make some drawings for my boyfriend. He wanted his cat as a wizard, so I drew this. And then I wanted my cat Pepper to be Wanda. So cool, right? Maybe I should just zoom in instead of like doing that, but whatever. Her tail is a little short because I needed it to be like in frame, but having like real bad insomnia, so this is where this comes in. I drew it like the insomnia monster creature thingy. I don't know. My ex wanted me to draw his orange cat, but we were having complications and it just never got to a big ass drawing, you know what I mean? Ooh, I got Gretel. I don't know how to pronounce her username, but hold on. If you know this artist, you know her. I have her workbook. I got her art book, and it came with, you know, the little print, and I was so happy, so I stuck it in my sketchbook. And this is like Mystical Witchtober, because I did not like the Inktober prompt. I wanted to do it, except I got art block. And then this, so this over here are my little spritz. I was gonna make some little spritz, but I just decided against me making them personally because I don't know, it's too much work. So I might hire, I might commission a mutual once I get money. But anyways, this was my halfway page. I got this from Oliver Antics of just like drawing the start page, the end page, and the halfway page. And I wanted to draw all our cats together. Yeah. In the beginning, this was gonna be an animation channel, like Jaden Animations, but I don't like digital art. I don't know who Bite Size Sponge is. She uses a lot of watercolors, and I wanted to do that. So I wanted to give the page more of like a her vibe, except I don't think I did it right because the watercolor here sucks. The only one I somewhat like is this Misa drawing. I wanted it to be like a goth page, and I wanted Misa from Death Note to be like the one pastel goth kind of. This is my original character, Daenerys. So weird is because I had drawn out the like head, like the heads beforehand, and then decided to draw them. So I didn't go into drawing them with like their facial structures in mind, but I tried to get it the best I can. You'll see some random ass pages like these in my sketchbook. I have a lot of these. And from here to there, I had hit art block, and this was like the first drawing I did coming back from art block. And then my boyfriend my ex-boyfriend, got me to watch Dan Dan, which actually I'm wearing a Turbo Granny shirt like right now. Yeah. And I had accidentally messed up. I was so focused on how good these hands were looking that I forgot that the outside color is meant to be the inside color. And he just looked absolutely repulsed. And I think that sent me into another art block. But anyways, this was a redraw page. I don't like this one, but I love this one. Look at her cute little face. Look at it. She likes to eat boys for fun. I was really into Winx Club at this time. Yeah, that explains it. I saw Gretel Lusky. I don't know how to pronounce that. She did a page similar to this, and I wanted to recreate it, except I hate it. The only one I somewhat like is Misa, because Musa, there we go. The only one I like is Musa because I've never been able to draw her before. And then I did this. Every time I post about it, it gets like, I get shadow banned, so I'm not gonna post it on my TikTok. It's not posted on any of my TikToks, but I wanted to create like vent art or something like that, something deeper, because I always draw like pretty, like colorful things, and I just thought, why not, you know? And I actually really like how this turned out, like the blood coming, the fingerprints on like her private parts. She's supposed to be eating a pomegranate. I don't think you guys can see what she's eating. She's meant to be eating a pomegranate, but yeah. Owl House fan art. I don't really like any of these. I do love the little duo, you know, Hunter and, God, I always forget her name. Willow. Hunter and Willow. I wanted to design a dress here. It's kind of Poison Ivy inspired almost, but yeah. This OC is this OC. This that I apparently skipped. I wanted to do like a hex girl. When Daphne was a hex girl, I wanted to draw that, and then yeah, I gave up on it because I messed up on her nose, and I decided not to. But anyways, yeah, here's her. This is her little page. I'm not gonna reveal anything, but yeah. Boom. She's meant to be like an influencer. Her whole story is that her best friend goes to college. She doesn't go to college, so she goes to visit her friend in college, and this dude is murdered, and this detective goes. He's like doing detective stuff, and she somehow coincidentally finds the killer, and then it happens again a couple times. So then she becomes like a consultant with the police department and like befriends the detective. She's also an influencer. I don't know why I added that, but yeah, she's also an influencer, and her whole thing is that she's a human in like a fae and monster world, so people don't really take her that serious. She's meant to be kind of ditzy, you know, but somehow really, really smart. Make it make sense. But yeah, she then figures out that she's actually like some kind of thing that's meant to be dead. But anyways, here I was trying to come up with a dude. I could not draw dudes at this point. Like, hold on, I need to draw dudes more. My ex was trying to come up with a design for his cat. This is what he came up with, and this is what I came up with. This was the halfway page. I went to color this cat, and then I absolutely hated the color, and I convinced myself that I would hate coloring all this, so I left it blank. Still trying to come up with this like cat design. Some girl on Pinterest. She's meant to kind of have a romance with this dude, but something had happened, so she decided against it. They both decided against it, and I wanted to draw her super skinny, like not eating kind of thing, so that's that. I wanted to draw her in a different art style. This was on Valentine's Day. I did this in the car. I don't like it. Here I was trying to come up with the newest design on my new sketchbook. I didn't go with any of that. Some random pages. I got a new pen, decided to work with it. These are the lyrics to I Don't Care. Here I was really into Yandere Club, I think it is. Yandere Simulator. I like it. Here I finally, was trying to come up with the persona. I had a really clear-cut vision of what I wanted her to be, so it was just coming up with her outfit. Here I was trying to come up with this page. This was for Bite Size Sponge Discord monthly prompt, which I think was seashells or something like that, mermaid or seashells. So I did this page. I really liked it. This is the page where Bite Size Sponge became my mutual, so I'm like so freaking happy. Like, I don't like the page, but I was just like so happy. It just brings good memories to see that page, because it's like I was freaking out. I was supposed to do a 30-day fan art challenge, and then boom, that's when everything hit me like a rock, and I just couldn't do it. This is supposed to be like Human Fluttershy. I really like it. I got a fountain pencil that was pink. This was supposed to be a commentary video, except I hated the way everything was turning out, so I scrapped the whole thing. I love the way Pinkie Pie was turning out. Isn't she cute? I did this page on a YouTube video. Here, this is my cat, Nugget. This is also a YouTube video. I started rewatching the Power Rangers I watched as a kid. So here this is. Here, I think I was designing the thumbnail to this sketchbook video. So, purple pen page. Here, I was supposed to come up with like a little I wanted to do a little animation because my ex asked if I could. And I decided to go off with the Love is Dangerous thing that I had done earlier, but it's supposed to be the eyes of someone that's in love, of like without him, the first look, getting to know each other, which is like the honeymoon stage, the fighting, and then eventually the breakup. This is when I had finally came back to art. I decided to draw De Niro again. You can see that my art style changed. These are actually months apart. I drew this first and then this later. So that's how you can see like the drastic art style change. Kate Bridgerton. And then this is when I realized that I had completely forgotten all the basics that I had already learned. So you'll see me practicing. More practicing. This is an OC story idea that I'm currently working out. Then I decided to practice with real people because I had always done it with cartoons or other people's drawing, but these are meant to be like real people because I realized I really like drawing eyes. I just my problem was not knowing how to draw stylized eyes. So you'll see me combining these two styles and coming up with the eyes that I like. This is when I realized I draw the Winx Club a lot, but not the baddies. This part was messing me up. The proportions on the picture that I was looking were messing me up. Learning to draw bodies, anatomy studies, small business, and I wanted my first collection to be like zodiac animal chibis. And so I wrote down the animals for each zodiac sign. Here's I love this little panda and this little lion and the little ram and the bunny. Oh my god, they're all so cute. And then this is the last page. It was meant to be a K-pop Demon Hunter page, but that did not happen. And then I just didn't design anything for this page because I was so ready to move on from the sketchbook once I realized I did absolutely nothing this whole sketchbook. Yep. I'll give you a little sneak peek of my current sketchbook. This is my current sketchbook. You could see that I kind of changed a lot from the video that I had posted about decorating it. But I did keep my this thing. But yeah, this is the inside. Some drawings. Oh, sneak peek into next video. The next video is gonna be about art tips. So if you guys want to check that out, it's gonna be next week's video. And I hope you guys had a great, amazing day. I'm so sorry that you guys had to wait this long for me to come back to be active. But I promise you, content is gonna be up from nowadays. Anyways, guys, bye!